morning, you guys. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video and also answering some of your questions and just chatting with you guys. So let's just get started. It's 7:06 right now and I need to leave in an hour. So we're going to do like a quick rose gold light smoky eye. So right now I have all my foundation on. It's the same thing that I did last week, so I thought I would just skip it this week. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay eye primer and just put this on my eyes. This is really good for the summertime because we tend to sweat a little bit more in the summer, and this is going to keep our eyeshadow on all day, every day. So moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be using my Naked 3 palette. I'm going to start by taking this first shade and just putting that all over my eye. So I wanted to address one of you guys' questions. Somebody commented on a video yesterday and it was a pretty lengthy question but had a lot of good points in it and I want to answer that. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking Limit and then Mooner. Okay, so first I'm going to be taking Limit, and I'm going to be taking Limit and Mooner and just kind of mixing that on the outer crease of my eye. So one of my subscribers, Chloe, she asked basically what is the first step when you're moving to Seattle. So like, what should you do first? Should you worry about a job? Should you worry about a house? What do you do if you're not here? So my advice to anybody that's kind of feeling stuck or not knowing exactly where, like what to do first, is to just get out here. Do your research, make sure you want to move out here, and after you're done doing that, move out here. Because once you're out here, you guys, it's so much easier to find a job and to find a house. I'll give you an example. So when we lived in Wisconsin, Gus had a couple interviews, and the one interview he had, it sounded really promising, and he never really heard back from them, even though there was like an extensive process into the interview and such. And it wasn't until we got out here that he recontacted the company, and he was like, hey, I'm out here, like blah blah blah, and they were like, oh my gosh, you're actually out here, great, let's interview you. So once you're out here, things will be a lot easier. And I know it's kind of risky and kind of scary, but it's easier once you're out here for everything. Okay, so once you kind of have that built up, we're gonna go on with a more shimmery color. So this is as smoky as I like want to go today. I don't want to go much more. And in this Naked palette, there's really only like a couple, like 3 mattes. The rest are all shimmery. So yeah, I'm just gonna be using the mattes for the outer corner. So for the inner corner, I'm gonna be taking Burnout and Trick. So I'm gonna be picking up the product with this Urban Decay shadow brush, packing that brush, and then just starting to place that in the inner corner. Okay, another thing I wanted to address was somebody asked where I work, and you know, they had seen a previous video and they said I worked at Nordstrom and they wanted to know how that was going. So update on my work life. I no longer work for Nordstrom. I quit Nordstrom in December. So I worked at Nordstrom's for 6 months. If you are unaware, Nordstrom originated in Seattle and their flagship store is downtown. And I miss working downtown. Like, I love the atmosphere of downtown, and the buildings, and the light rail goes right to Nordstrom's, which is so nice. But I didn't love working retail. So when I worked at Nordstrom, I worked at the Mac counter down there, and it was insane. If you ever go to the Nordstrom and just go to the Mac counter, it's the busiest counter there. It's a tough job. I liked everybody I worked with. It was just retail and sales. I wanted to just not do that anymore. It was kind of a crazy job. So I wanted to do something a little bit more chill, and I wanted to do YouTube stuff. And working there, I could not do YouTube stuff. It was just too chaotic and I was exhausted by the time I got home, so I couldn't do it. Okay, so I'm not doing any eyeliner for this. I just want to do lashes. So I'm going to be taking my Marvelous lashes in the Brianna style. Moving on, somebody asked what it's like to vlog in a big city. So when I used to live in Wisconsin, I didn't do much vlogging because I was really scared what people would think. I didn't know any vloggers, and I didn't see many people walking around with like a camera, and I just felt really nervous, and I knew it was what I wanted to do, but I was so scared of like what people thought of me that I just never did it. I wish I would have, like I wish I would have just not cared, but vlogging in a big city is awesome. You don't know anybody here, you know, and nobody really knows you here, and people want to know what you're up to. You know, people, you have a camera in your hand, people want to know like, oh, like what are you filming, what do you do? And it's just awesome. So if you're nervous about doing it, don't be nervous. It's like gonna be 10 times better than vlogging in a little city. I think that's just my opinion. People hold cameras all the time. Seattle's such a huge tourist city now that it's not abnormal to use a camera and hold it in front of you because everybody kind of does it. Okay, lash, let's do this together. I always start with the outer corner. The trick is to just make sure your lashes are like close to your regular lashes. I usually, before I start my makeup, I put glue down, and then when I'm ready to put lashes on, then I'll coat my lashes in glue that I've had sitting. That way it's been sitting and it's tacky, and it's not gonna create like just a mess. Next, I'm going to focus on the lower lash. Everything that I did to the top lid, I'm going to be doing to the bottom lid. So I'm going to be taking Limit and Nooner and smudging that on the bottom lash line. So a lot of you guys snapped me and DM'd me about a certain boy I've been hanging out with, aka Adam. I don't know how to answer those, so next. Okay, so then I'm going to be taking Burnout and putting that in the inner corner. Mixing that with Trick, like so. Pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna put mascara on. So, side note, we hit 1K on the channel, which is so cool. Thank you guys. And I decided that I should do a challenge video. I asked you guys last week what you guys wanted to see, and a lot of you guys had some really good suggestions. I haven't really decided what we're gonna do, but I'm hoping to have a video up by this weekend. With Gus, because I know a lot of you guys miss Gus, so we're gonna do a challenge video. I haven't decided if we're gonna do the cinnamon challenge, the baby food challenge, or if there's another one that you guys want to see. Comment below, let me know. But those are the two that we're like thinking of doing right now. Some people suggested like the ghost pepper challenge, which is just like we don't want to die. And some other ones, but those two are the ones we're thinking of doing. So cinnamon challenge or the baby food challenge, or if you guys have like another suggestion, comment below and we'll see if we're gonna do those. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzing powder, and I'm gonna be taking my MAC 116 brush. This is my favorite bronzing brush, and I'm just gonna kind of like put that in this little crevice back here and bronze my face. Just like a very light bronze, because this is a really like light smoky eye, so I wanted to do something really like feminine and light and not too crazy contoury, or even my brows I'll probably fill in a little bit, but like not much. I've totally been into like natural brows. I don't know if it's because summer, but I don't want to like fill in my brows to make them look perfect. Not my thing. Okay, moving on to blush, I'm going to be using this guy right here. This is Dulce Pink by Milani. Okay, so finally for the lips, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in Pure Hollywood. This is just like the perfect baby pink. And I'm just going to be putting that all over my lips. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of my By Beauty Bubbly blush. This guy's Destroyed, but I love him. It's a highlighter, but I use it as like a blush. I'm just putting that right on top of the Milani just to give me a little bit more color. Okay guys, so this is basically the finished look. Hopefully you learned something and hopefully I answered some of your questions. Comment below on what challenge video you want to see Gus and I do. That will be coming up this weekend along with another vlog. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I love you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!